We are back for Small Business Quick Wins presented by Thryv. And we brought Stephanie Love back from Thryv because she's so awesome. She has so much good information. And we wanted to talk with her today about an area of ways to drive business to your company that I think are under the radar, basically cost you nothing and crush it. And that is referral marketing. So, Stephanie, welcome back to Small Business Quick Wins.
Thank you so much for having me. I am so happy to be back.
Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun. So I asked Stephanie to come back on this topic specifically because she really understands how to generate referrals. And you spend so much money as a small business owner on all sorts of different paid marketing. Maybe it's search engine marketing, maybe it's social media marketing, maybe it's your email marketing, whatever it is. But referral marketing is something that you really don't have to pay for until it actually generates revenue for you, which is a
Totally.
beautiful thing, right? And so, Stephanie, could you take us through when we talk about referral marketing or just referral in general? What are we talking about?
Here with referral program marketing, what we're talking about is having your customers, your happy clients, tell their friends about your business and get them to drive traffic to your business. Just simple as that. According to Nielsen, 92% of folks say that they trust word of mouth marketing and endorsements from friends and families over any other type of marketing. So this is really a proactive way to get your happy customers talking about your business.
See, I love that. And I feel that because if my brother calls me up and says, "Oh, you got to go and check this thing out. I did it. It was great." As much as he annoys me, I'm going to go and check that out because I sort of believe what he has to say. And especially if you have friends that like you think have a brain, when they refer something over to you, like, I'm going to check that out. So it totally makes sense. So now, okay, I'm a small business owner. I want to set this up. I don't even know where to begin. What is the first step to getting a referral program off the ground?
So, any good referral program, I would say, has three steps. So, that first step is understanding what your incentive is. So, what will motivate your existing customers to refer others? This is besides the absolutely fantastic service that you're providing. This would be something like discounts, free services, loyalty points, or even a combination of those offers.
So, okay. So you identified, and I know this is such a bad question to ask, but let's say your service, I'm using a round number, costs $100. Okay. Do you like up your charge to like $120 because now you're going to be giving a discount of like 15% off? Or you just be like, listen, this is the cost of doing business. I'm not going to do that because that's weird.
No, I wouldn't be raising your prices just to provide a discount because A, your customers that are used to your existing prices are going to see that and be like, what's going on here?
Right.
And B, we talk about this as free marketing, but it's a lot easier to give a discount on a couple services here or there based on your referral program rather than rework your whole pricing structure and then pay for a bunch of additional marketing. So, no, I would keep your prices as are and then find an incentive or a discount that is both beneficial to you and to your customers.
Okay. We found the discount. Now what do we do?
Next thing you want to do is make sure before you launch this whole program is make sure that you know how to track it. So how will you make sure that if a customer does refer somebody, you're able to say, "Oh yeah, Ben referred his brother Joe, so Ben gets 10% off his service." So ways to do that are, really simple. You can ask clients just to mention their referrer's name. You can use a code system where maybe every customer gets their own code, like Ben 15, so that you know when somebody comes in that Ben provided them that discount. Or if you have a CRM system, one of the things that you can easily do is when somebody comes in and says, I am using Ben's referral code, or Ben taught me or told me about your business, you can then tag those clients in your system. So the next time that they come in, you can see that that little tag is there and make sure that you are providing them the incentives that you promised.
So when we talk about tracking, maybe I'm just a horrible person, but how do you make sure people aren't just abusing the system where it says, okay, you refer three friends, you get 10% off. And then I make up three friends, and I pretend like I referred to three people, but they're not real people because I just want the 10% off. I can't be the first person in the universe to come up with that horrible idea. Like,
Unfortunately, you're not.
okay, so what do we do about that? What do you do with people like me?
So, one of the things you can do is in your referral program, you can make sure that there are contingencies. So, for example, it's not just give us three names and you get a free service. It's, for your first two friends that book a service or your first friends that complete a service. You can make sure that, it has to be a real person. Somebody has to join you. So, for example, the gym I go to, I get a discount once I actually bring somebody to the gym to do a class with me.
Okay, well that makes sense. So that way you won't be able to deal with people like me. But somebody may be listening out there, like, oh, this feels complicated. This feels hard. It so isn't, and this is such a grassroots way to grow your business. And once you set it up, you are rolling. So what's the last piece to get it in motion?
The last piece to get your referral program going is to clearly explain your program. It's all about communication. So, there's a variety of ways that you can communicate a referral program to your customers. So, first, you can train your staff or your team to talk about the referral program once they've completed a job. So, they're checking somebody out and they say, "Oh, hey, by the way, if you're happy with your service, did you know we have a referral program?" Another option is to make it really simple and automate those follow ups with your clients. So, somebody makes a payment, you can set up in your system to have an automated text or email go out saying, "Were you happy with your service? Click here to learn more about our referral program." Or if you're using those codes, send out one of those codes. In addition, you can make sure your customers know about this through dedicated email programs. I know you're, the king of sending emails, and I'm sure you've got some good ideas on, how to write a subject line that gets people excited to be a part of your referral program.
Yeah, well, I think in general, the theme here is when you set this up, you really need to let everybody know about it and keep letting everybody know about it, whether it's your emails or really the people that are on the front lines, your salespeople or the people that are interacting with your customers, because this is a value add to your
Mhm.
customers. It helps them to save some money, put some money back in their pocket. But if you have a referral program and it's just kind of on the back burner, it's not something that you are intentional about and talking to every single customer about over and over and over again, it will not work. And I'm telling you, you will bring in so much business by making this a priority. You will be shocked. You will be absolutely shocked. So I think this is hugely valuable. And I got to get a little plug here to Thryv. That's THRYV.com. The tool set within Thryv and the platform they have really allows you to manage your referral programs and all your CRM stuff. So if you haven't checked them out, you should. So, Stephanie, before we wrap up this episode, what any other parting words on referral programs?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is that there's a study from Wharton that the lifetime value of a customer who was referred versus somebody who just walked in off the street is about 16% higher. So when you're getting customers that are coming from friends and families, not only is it bringing new business in, it's actually bringing business in that is often going to stick around longer. So make sure you are always, telling people about that program because long term, it just builds business for itself.
Love that. Didn't know that. All right. Well, thanks everyone for being here on this episode of Small Business Quick Wins presented by Thrive. Make sure to follow and subscribe to the show, leave it a review. You are awesome, and go start that referral program. We'll see you later.
All right. See ya.